Okay, I'm back in. Alright. This is our file. Alright. So let's take a look at our checklist. We're still trying to complete 20 days of service, upgrade an additional food, pass 2 safety inspections, and complete 2 catering services. We did 1 catering, but to complete the other one, we need both burger and pizza, and we do not have both yet. We have burgers, we do not have pizza, we need 1600 to buy it. So let's just leave my active menu as it is for now and just get into a day. Uh oh, hang on. I have a bet. Crazy Dave's bet. I need soup on the menu. Okay, just the coffee. Black coffee. That's what I would expect someone to order at, 9 in the morning. Not the other things on my menu. I mean, I've had, uh, 1 week ago I had ice cream for lunch, so I can't really blame them for ordering the ice cream early. But I would have some concerns about ordering uh, alcohol at 10 in the morning. But it's like 11:15 and no one has yet. I'm proud of them. Okay. I think I messed that up. Oh, I guess I didn't. Cool. And I've got the combo I need for the bet. So, we're doing okay. I wouldn't get that chicken soup because I want some seasoning. I usually don't get a perfect day on the first day of a session because I need to kind of get into things. but knowing that I can at least get a 20 perfect combo to complete Crazy Dave's bet feels good. At this rate, I'm going to end up winning soup tonight. But it's only 3:19 p.m. I'm not too not worried too much about dinner yet. So there's something I want to do in Pokemon. And these will be done between 3 and 4. Lots of beers this rush hour. It is in fact 5 o'clock somewhere. Give that a thumbs up. One vanilla and one chocolate. Got some dishes to wash. Because soup will make you do that. Chicken bow tie bouillon. Celery. Black coffee at 9:30 at night. Good luck to your sleep. Vanilla chocolate cherry and sprinkles. Perfect day. 53 orders and all of them perfect. And I made $28 in tips. 1 crumb. Tips and income combined, we made a little over 400. Presidential limo butter. Commerce is at an all-time high, but are you? Extension 299 will get you there or get you square. You won Crazy Dave's bet. Here's your down 600. Safety inspection due. A perfect day. Lost money returned. It's been the standard 30 days since you turned in that missing wallet and no one has reclaimed it, so we are now turning it back over to you. Have a nice day. At 100. And a baked potato upgrade is available, but I'm going to buy the pizza. Let's try that real quick. Pizza is a clash at this, it's easy enough to prep, but there's many ingredients. Tomato sauce, cheese, pepperoni, sausage, bacon. The sausage is M. That's deluxe. That's the works. I'm looking for my meats. Who wants the meats? Bacon and mushrooms, which is something I would not order because I don't like mushrooms, even on pizza. My man, meat lovers. Yes, once you have the pizza purchased, now I'll be looking more to upgrade foods for a while, but when I now have the money to. Actually, I think I want wine, but either way, now that I have both pizza and burgers, I can do the other catering event. We want to throw a nice little party here in this office thanks to our record stapler sales, and I can't think of a better one than the pizza and burger party. Just make sure we get at least 15 people served and no more than 3 bad orders, and I see no problem paying $25 a plate. We can't party for too long before getting back to work, so let's do it. Like the other catering, it's 2 minutes on the timer. Meat Lovers Pizza, just sausage, which I get actually a heck of a lot. 1 meat patty, just pepperoni, classic choice. Bacon, lettuce, tomatoes, and cheese, no meat. Meat and lettuce only. Get 2 meat patties down and then work on some pizzas. Tomato, cheese, pepperoni, bacon, and onions. 2 meat patties. Meat, bacon, and cheese. 1 meat patty. Meat, double bacon, and cheese. Meat lovers. Pepperoni and sausage. Probably what I do more than anything else. Right there. Triple burger. ABLT. Just the cheese, please. Oops. That's not a great one. Bacon and mushrooms. That order's no good. Just the cheese. I did it again. Well, I did okay. I served 24 people and get $600. I still completed the catering. I just messed up a couple times when they asked for cheese and I gave them olives instead. So for now, those are the only 2 catering events I have available. No other extra events are allowed right now. I don't think I want to do the battle kitchen. So the catering services are off the checklist, and my first safety inspection is coming today, so we'll get that. We also got some money. I'd really like to buy wine. It costs 2,500. Steak costs 2,200, and I'd love to make a steak. I want steak. There's also food upgrades that are available. I'm not going to spend any money today. We have salad and lasagna. 46 time perfect combo with salad and lasagna on the menu. Well, if I'm going to be doing that, I don't want soup on the menu. I'll stick with these. And see if I can pull off that bet. 46 times perfect combo. Coffee with some creamer. Giving me all the chores right away. Thousand Islands, cheese, mushrooms, and tomatoes. The salad may give me some trouble, especially if my hand drifts like it has been with the pizzas. My hand drifting to the wrong spot for uh, Ranch and Thousand Island is what usually happens with the salad. And it's not 46 in a row with no bad, it's 46 perfect in a row. Which is basically an entire day. But I mean, it's not too big a deal if I don't pull it off. I don't mind having salads without dressing, and it's probably healthier, but it feels like I'm chewing it forever. Nice dressing just softens everything up. Ranch, cheese, bacons, and croutons. I didn't get any lasagna for a while, but coffee is just so easy. And it tips well. Two vanilla scoops with a cherry. I didn't used to like cherries. I started to ease my way into cherries with the cherry on shakes from Steak and Shake. I haven't had Steak and Shake in a long time though, for reasons. I wish making lasagna from scratch was as easy as it is in this game. It is not. Lasagna is a lot of work. I mean, it's worth it, but it's a lot of work. Got a nice tip on that salad. Alright, our second rush hour approaches. That's what's going to determine whether I actually get this bet completed. Rush hour. Thousand Island. Usually I don't look at my keyboard, but when it comes to making sure that I get Thousand Island instead of Ranch, I will. Mushrooms, tomatoes, greens, and carrots. Thousand Island cheese, mushrooms, and tomatoes. Thousand Island cheese. Not everything. Coffee with some creamer. Thousand Island cheese, bacon and croutons. I am above the combo I need. I am through both rush hours. So I would say this day is shaping up favorably. And safety inspector is here for the last time. I had a close call with one of the washing dishes, but for the most part, 10 p.m. lasagna. Uh, it's happened before. Perfect day again. And I made quite a bit more. Made 450 from the income alone. Never mind the tips. I'm gonna take just a second to do what to do in Pokemon. Trollboy Chad, as he's known to speedrunners of Gold, Silver, and Crystal. I'm trying to make it so that I can rematch Blue. And to do that, you have to get many massages from his sister. This is just day 2 of doing that. And it takes like 7 days. It doesn't have to be 7 days in a row, but so it's not like I'm trying to keep up a streak. Just one day is one less day that I have to do it. So, your daily fortune 9. Lucky numbers 23, 24, 35, 44, 47, 58. Something worthwhile is hard. Of course it's hard. If it wasn't hard, everyone would do it. The hard is what makes it great. Dugan. Animal to avoid today, hamster. Hello, good sir and madam. You have won the bet yesterday. Your winnings of $462 have already been placed into your account of 1,605, giving you a total of 2,067. Please continue to use CookBet and thank you for your entertainment. Do not reply to this email. I have to report that I was very impressed with the way you juggle customers while maintaining a clean restaurant. Nothing seems to be out of line, so I'm going to publish my report on your restaurant on our website today with a safe rating. Great job. Today's buzz plus 10%. Another perfect day. New catering job available. And the nachos upgrade now available. Let's check what this catering event is. Drinks aplenty. To do this one, you'll need beer and soda to cater for this event. That's easy enough. Let's go ahead and do it. Today was supposed to be Hawaiian shirt day, but no one participated. I think my employees are depressed. That's why I'm throwing a refreshment party. Just make sure you get at least 20 people's thirst quenched with no more than 3 bad orders, and I guess I'll pay the steep $25 per person price. Just get them happy again. So beer is just super easy. I have a minute and 30 seconds for this one. And if most people order beer, it's going to be no problem whatsoever. I guess you really are depressed. If so many of them are asking for beer. Trying to drown their sorrows, I guess. Small grape with ice. We're about halfway through the time and I'm above halfway served. 17, 18, 19, and that'll be 20. So as long as I don't screw up, I've already passed. Just try to make sure none of my orders are bad. Small cola with ice. Small cola with ice. Small cola with no ice. So 27 people, so $675. Man, these catering events are so nice. Uh, do I want to upgrade the food or do I want to buy a food? I think I should upgrade the fish. Because it's already good, but it replaces the previous fish. And I like the fish. I like having the fish on my menu. In fact, I'm going to put the fish back on my menu. And let's do a unhealthy option. Let's throw the fries back in there. Actually, let me check. If I do lasagna, fish, chicken, and pasta, I believe that is. That's pasta. Yeah. Ooh, if I get 21 with those 4 menu items, that is a steep ask. But I'll give it a shot. I'll leave the beer and the coffee and try. Total potential winnings $567. Yeah, I should give it a shot. Okay, I only did 21 in a row though. Boil raw pasta. Cheese sauce, chicken and bacon. Boil raw pasta. Cheese sauce, red peppers, mushrooms, spinach, onions. Here's our rush hour. I have some surprise that no one ordered coffee yet. There's my first fish. It's not any different than previous fish was. It's just a higher quality type of fish, so I can sell it for more. But cooking it is exactly the same. That's why I was so excited to upgrade it. Not harder, but I get more money. Alright, there's my combo. So I'm completing the bet. Successfully completing the bet. But the potential earnings can still get higher. So don't relax too much just because I got the combo I needed. My stream strength is swinging wildly today. I hope it's not impacting the viewing experience too much. I won't be able to have lasagna on my uh, lasagna on my menu tomorrow because it'll be decaying. But that's okay. I don't need this lasagna every day. Ah, finally, more pasta. The pasta is the thing that had the bonus for today. Red sauce, meatballs, chicken, bacon, peppers, mushrooms, spinach, onions. A good rush hour has lots of beer. Another rush hour completed. Boil that raw pasta. Red sauce, bacon, and peppers. There's a fish up before it burns. Lasagna. Will that be my last serve of the day? Probably not. Chores don't count. Alright, just have to make sure that they finish cooking and that I push the right number keys. 3 perfect days in a row to start off this stream. Well, the second portion of the day stream. 500 income base plus $50 in tips plus the ClickBet uh, rewards. And we just need to pass one more safety inspection and get up to 20 days of service. We're third of the way there. TV tonight, Iron Cook semifinals 4K round. Maybe? IVK? I don't know. The Iron Cooks descend to the challengers for a massive test. The Lasagna Burger Challenge. Also, does a surprise guest shatter the cook's concentration? GTU Channel 77, 11 p.m. You have won the bet yesterday. 567 added. Menu rot is occurring. I knew I would. Weather alert for today. Another perfect day. Lasagna upgrade available. And Crazy Dave's bet 4. Not bad, not bad. Here's a bet for you. Have all three fried foods on your menu, fries, fried chicken, and sopapillas, and get a 20 times perfect combo today. You do it, you'll win a cool 600. So you want to put up your 300 or what? Let's do it. And before I do anything else, let's put the three fried foods on my menu. And I always have the beer and the coffee. How about because those fried things take a little while, I'll throw in the pretzel. Actually, hang on. Uh, I should make sure the coffee does have the rainy day boost. Um, because I want the rainy day boost, I'm actually not going to have beer on my menu today. How wild is that? Um, the fried chicken upgrade doesn't add any more difficulty, so let's upgrade that so I'm getting a little bit more money out of them. The fries does add sea salt, but it's not too bad. Upgrade those fried foods so that I'm getting a little bit more money today in addition to the bet. And then hopefully tomorrow I'll focus on, buying things. New recipes, I mean. Alright, we've got that first little morning rush done. Lots of fried foods today, which means I have Fatty McFats and Stinky. With normal salt. Normal salt will be A, sea salt will be E. I wonder what I add in the future that's S that makes neither of them able to be, that makes neither salt or sea salt S. Coffee with some creamer. We're doing alright so far, but here comes rush hour. We know that fried chicken takes the longest to fry. No sugar on top of these. With sugar. With sugar. With sugar. And no sugar. 2 vanilla scoops with a cherry. And now I'm finally caught up from rush hour. That was a rough one. But we made it through. We got our combo. And we're getting a nice boost from the rain. No sugar on top of these sopapillas. After what I've seen recently here, that thunder and rain is nothing. As far as I know, Sherry Soda Tower is never under a tornado warning. Okay, it was last Friday. Well after the stream, but I was cooking macaroni and cheese and the sirens went off. I still got it in the oven before I went to shelter. And then by the time it was done in the oven, the warning had expired. And then we had a tornado watch for several hours, and then we had a flood watch overnight. It's not raining here today, but uh, we do have a freeze watch overnight because the temperature is going to drop like 30 degrees in the next couple hours. As soon as the sun goes down, it's going to start dropping real fast. Okay, lots of fried chicken orders, and fried chicken has nothing special to it that can be added. Just fry the chicken and serve it up. And now I kind of want fried chicken too. What am I going to have for dinner? This game is just making me hungry and I want all the things. Okay, rush hour's over. I'm okay. Rats. With normal salt. No one has asked for sea salt today, have they? I mean, I would... When I cook fries at home, I use sea salt. But if I were having fries somewhere, I would typically, more likely, just use regular table salt. So, I guess it's not too surprising. But then this next guy asks for sea salt. Yeah, I use sea salt for most things, except for salting the water when I'm cooking pasta. I use table salt for that. Made a good 440-ish. And it was the perfect day, of course. Did you get my application? I would like to apply for a job here. Did you get my application? I sent it via email and I have not heard back. I'm good work and can do lots of things, but I must make over 10 per hour. I want beneath it too. Don't contents it to me if you can't do these things. Otherwise, let's make food together. Okay. Menu rally occurring. Another weather alert. Perfect day. A silver ticket. You were on the news last night. They were doing some special report on the news about some crazy naked person running around the SS Tower, and they had a restaurant in the background. Woo! 10% buzz. Chicken breast upgrade available. Fish upgrade available. I just upgraded those things, but let's see what I can do now. Upgrade comes with a surplus of Australian lemons and an updated recipe guide. Fish with lemons. Not just any lemons. These are Australian lemons fresh from the, some would say, mythical lemon fields of Sydney. I know a couple people uh, from Australia. Does Sydney have Mythical lemon fields. I'm going to send that to this Australian person. And I will copy it and send it to 2 other Australian people. And I will keep an eye and let you know if it turns out that Sydney actually has mythical lemon fields. One of these people I haven't talked to in weeks. I would be very happy to be able to see their expression when after a couple weeks of not hearing from someone, the message you get is, "Does Sydney have mythical lemon fields?" Okay. The chicken is. Oh, wait, I already had the chicken upgrade. I don't want to upgrade soup just yet. Uh, I get sweet potato fries to replace the thick cut Idaho fries, which I don't like that. Sometimes I want sweet potato fries, but sometimes I want regular potato fries. But I guess sugar is the S that I've been wondering about. Um, I'm going to focus on getting new foods rather than upgrading foods, but let me check my equipment first before I do any of that. That's still very expensive. I'm gonna get the rat pesticide. I've been waiting on it. I'm not really too worried about the ED certification. No, I'm just gonna go all in on equipment today, just so that I don't have to worry about it. Let's see what our cook bet is. I do not have wine. I was going to buy wine and I didn't, and now I can't do that. Oh well. Let's get the fish off of our menu because it's decaying. I'm gonna leave fries for another day. Let's get our beer back on here. Let's do soda and how about chicken? Alright. No responses yet, but I know that at least it's 4 p.m. here. It's not 4 p.m. in Australia. So I'm not really expecting a response quickly. I went large, not jumbo. So, as I have no current bet in effect, I ignored the weather alert. It's okay. We'll be fine. I have no bet in effect for today, so I don't have to worry if I make a mistake. Obviously, I would still prefer a perfect day, just because I get more money that way, but of course, if I make it through the first rush hour, then I'm just all in at that point. And here it is, rush hour. Rush hour comes and I'm just waiting for orders to come in. A medium grape with ice. A jumbo cola with ice and flavor blast. Is the flavor blast like the difference between Coke and Cherry Coke? What exactly is flavor blast? Is it extra syrup? If I don't know what flavor blast is, I would not serve it in a place I own. I don't serve things if I don't know what's in them. Some people say that you shouldn't eat anything with ingredients you can't pronounce. Unfortunately, I'm good at pronouncing things. Well, at least things that are not dwarvish or a dragon. That was one wild stream. But in my Ukrainian lessons, I consistently score high in that pronunciation, so. Except for numbers. For whatever reason, Duolingo does not recognize when you try to speak numbers. Uh, I have confirmed with other people that it doesn't work for them either. We have all sent requests to Duolingo to fix that, and they haven't. I don't know if it works in other languages. Maybe they just don't spend as much time fixing bugs in Ukrainian. I know that it doesn't have as many levels of language as several other languages. But I like learning languages. I am not the American that's going to expect you to learn English to talk to me. I want to learn. If I could magically learn every language, I would. I think the language besides English I know best is still French, but Ukrainian is getting close. I haven't completed all my quests in Duolingo today because in addition to Ukrainian, I have chess there, and it wants me to do three chess lessons. But I did my Ukrainian. All those lessons were taken care of. Today I was learning about arts. So like different genres of literature. I'll say art and artist and painter. I can now tell the person from Ukraine that was disappointed that I didn't paint eggs for Easter yesterday that I'm sorry I didn't have any paint because I know how to say paint now. Alright, another day complete. Didn't make very many tips that day, or honestly all that much to begin with. But I did not have all the buzz things I should have had. Hello, I am afraid I owe you an apology. I had to leave quite quickly yesterday via your restroom window, and I'm afraid I broke the catch on it. I will happily pay for any repairs. Mandy Phillips, extension 2873. P.S. If Hugh asked you anything about this, I would appreciate you not saying anything. Okay. Mini Rot. Perfect day. New item. The daily special is now available to purchase. You can read more about it and buy today in the equipment menu. As soon as I have the money for that, I will. A new catering job has opened up. let me show you the uh, daily special. For 1,000, upgrade an active menu slot to a daily special slot. Customers order daily specials more frequently. Changing your daily special every day gains a 5% buzz boost too. So put something high value in your daily special slot. Something that's not too hard to make a lot of. And watch your profits soar. Let us see what our new catering event is. It is smorgasbord. I'm in the mood for everything. You'll need the pretzel, corn dog, and lasagna foods to cater for this event. I do have the pretzel, corn dog, and lasagna, so let's go ahead and cater. I put out a survey for what kinds of foods people wanted for our next employee appreciation party, and the results are all over the place. So I'm mixing it up and giving them what they didn't ask for. It'll be great. Just serve at least 16 people perfectly this time with no more than 3 bad orders, and I'll pay the $25 per person as usual. Salt and butter. Uh, the corn dog and pretzel are so ridiculously easy. And lasagna isn't all that difficult either. It does not. Catering matters that you have the recipe at all. Not this. It doesn't. You don't need to worry about upgrades to the item. As you can see, when I'm doing lasagna, it doesn't even have the section for the other things I can get later, like the meat. Just the cinnamon. That's all you need. It was 27, I think, that I had to reach. 23. We made it. I'm not sure I did that in the right order. My fingers kind of slipped. Looks like I did manage it properly. It didn't let the lasagna finish cooking. Man, that was delicious. Great work, and we'll pay $875 for the 35 people you served today. Another catering complete. That's 4 of them now. Double what I needed to upgrade my restaurant. Because I can afford it now, I will go ahead and get the daily special. And we'll be buying foods again soon. Baked potatoes, 1,200. Nachos are only 600. Wine we know is 2,500. Steak is 2,200. I also wouldn't mind getting some more of the specialty foods. Hash browns, breakfast sandwich, or pancakes. I ordered Denny's for dinner last Thursday, and they didn't give us our eggs. I went out there and asked them about it. Apparently they were training someone new, and it was not the first time he had made that mistake that day. I'm going to put fish back on the menu and make that my daily special. I've had... It doesn't rot. It's a staple food, but I've had the ice cream out there forever. Let's do burgers. I haven't done burgers in a little bit. Hold up. I didn't check Cookbet. Beer, soda, and salad. Well, I was already doing salad and beer. Let's add the soda back in then. I need a 47 times combo now. Ranch, cheese, and everything on it. I don't mind getting some chores early in the day before too much is happening. Hopefully that will forestall any coming during rush hour. That's not when you want chores. Fish is still ridiculously easy to do. It sells for a lot, and it's a perfect daily special. Obviously, you want to be careful with what you choose as a daily special. You don't, for example, want something that can't be ordered during rush hour, or something that is not commonly ordered at certain parts of the day. You want something that, no, will actually be ordered consistently throughout the day, like fish. Ranch and cheese, please. Thousand Island cheese, greens, and carrots. Trash during rush hour. Three, one, three, two, one, 4, 5, and rush hour over. Okay. We survived the rush hour, but it was kind of scary. There's my first burger of the day. Does it not get ordered in the morning, or is that just a thing? I like jumbo tea because it's more tea. 2 meat patties. The heart stopper. That doesn't sound good. A jumbo cola with ice. The yellow of that cheese makes me think it's American cheese. Which means I would not order it. I want to say that the ordering the water was healthy, but as I don't know what the flavor blast is, I can't say that for certain. Apparently, I have lost a little weight recently. I did go to the doctor this morning and weighed in at less than I thought I was going to. I had to have my ears cleaned out. There was wax. But it's all good now. Small tea with ice. Having your ears irrigated at a doctor's office is not a comfortable experience. But if it's stuffy, then I had it done before, once before, and I do not remember it being that uncomfortable the first time. We did make it through both rush hours again. Though maybe that's why Arena sounded so ridiculously loud that I turned uh, the sound way down. Maybe it's because my ears are actually properly clean. I mean, I'm meticulous about cleaning my ears, but sometimes wax builds up anyway. But they suggest that I pick up some Debrox uh, ear drops that can soften up the wax so that it flows out easier when I shower. So, next time I'm at a place that has a pharmacy department, I'll probably pick some up. I'm not happy about any of the championships. UConn was robbed. I wanted Illinois to win. Neither of those happened. UConn women were robbed, I mean. Let's see. Uh, One of them responded, "If they exist, I hope they come with free lemonade at least." Anyway, good morning. The other one said, "What do you mean?" And the third has not yet responded. Maybe I should take a picture of the message and send it to them. Uh, it was in the fish. Context matters. Ah, darn it. I set down my phone and that's when I get the... I want to mod my stream so that I don't have to take time to delete those. Okay, what do we want to do with our money? Well, let's read this first. Hilarious jokes from the 1800s P1. A man walks into a drugstore with his horse outside and asks for a bottle of Wheatley's horse pills. They are for my wife, who is outside and has felt the chills for many a night. Sir, replied the pharmacist, do you mean to tell me that horse outside is your wife? Good heavens, no, replied the man. How dare you insinuate such a preposterous thing? That is my mother-in-law, you cretin. Earl's Jokes and Hair Tonic Reviews, 1890. Your cook bet results. We got 679. A safety inspection is due. A perfect day. Wow. Everyone is dancing. Sherry Soda Tower just fixed the bathrooms on all odd-numbered floors. Finally, everyone is just in high spirits today. All customers today will have a very large boost of patience when waiting for their order. And a pasta upgrade is available. How would I upgrade the pasta? Upgrade includes white sauce, spices, and 6 new recipe cards. Well, we said we were going to focus on, once I don't have as much of this to worry about, equipment to worry about, we focus on buying new things. I do not have a Crazy Dave bet. I don't have quite enough for the wine. It's 2,500, so I can't accept this one. But lasagna, soup, and wine, 24 perfect combo. That would be tough, but I could do it. I can't quite afford to do the steak either. So we want to make sure that we don't have the same thing on the active menu multiple days in a row. Or the same daily special multiple days in a row. I'm gonna have the beer and the coffee. I think I'm going to make salad my daily special. Now I'm gonna make the chicken. But I will have salad on the menu. I accidentally did soda, but that's fine. I'm looking for things that uh, are to go or are popular for to go and putting them on my menu so that I can get a nice buzz boost. I'm at 49% buzz to start the day. Now I'm at 54% buzz because the early morning one is kicked in. ED certification. Make sure that I do my chores today. You don't have to be perfect to get a safety rating, but me as well. I learned the last time that I can actually turn something in while I'm working on something else. So if I'm frying something but I need to put out something that is done cooking, I can. Like so. I mean, there was no rush to get that chicken out. Maybe I should take a break to find out what I'm doing for dinner. So that I won't be wondering as I cook these foods. Medium cola with ice. Medium grape with ice and flavor blast. I'm going to let those sit for as long as I possibly can. So that more orders are not coming in. At least until rush hour is over. Chores are piling up. So let's get those taken care of. And now we're back to the fun part. The cooking. Let's try and improve my posture. I didn't actually see the spam message I got in the chat show up on screen. It should have been on the right hand of the screen somewhere, but that's raw. I accidentally clicked out of the screen and wasn't sure how to cook it. Oh, that's disappointing. Horrible way to break my streak of perfects today. At least I didn't have a bet going that needed perfect. I'll just get less money today. I don't want to play Raid Shadow Legends right now, phone. I'm kind of busy with other things. Get those started cooking before I put the fried chicken in. Jumbo grape with ice and flavor blast. At least I don't have to worry about another rush hour. Okay, making sure they give me lots of chores. But hardly any coffee. Not until the very end of the day. That was at the very last possible frame. So at least my one non-perfect order was average. I had started to cook the chicken. I would not have served that chicken in real life. And I passed my second safety inspection, so now all that's left to do for a 2-star restaurant is just to do more days. Try the Tube Foods restaurant. Want a quick bite to eat but have limited time to get back to your cubicle? Try the new Tube Foods restaurant located on the 55th floor of the Sherry Soda Tower. We have all of your favorite foods such as mashed potatoes, broccoli soup, and meatloaf in a convenient squeezable tube that you can take wherever you go. Want to save some for later? Just twist the cap back on and those potatoes will be ready to eat whenever you are. Print out this email for a free junior tube of shrimp scampi. Tube Foods, extension 704 in the B. Shoemaker Pavilion Center, 54th floor. Open 9 to 4 daily. Inspection passed, so I get boost. Another weather alert. Wine upgrade is available. And Crazy Dave's bet 5. You know, you're good, but I don't think you're good enough to accept my next bet. Try making a 20 times perfect combo with sodas and salads on your active menu today. Well, I want to get the wine, but I want to accept the bet even more. I wonder, could I do both? I'm going to accept both bets. So I need lasagna, I need fish, I need soda and salad, And what was the other one? Chicken? Chicken. So I need those four on my menu. I will make fish the daily special again. Okay, so that's going to be, and I'm going to add in something that's good for rain. Is beer good for rain? It is not. I'll do coffee then. Okay, but I'm going to take a break, figure out what I'm eating tonight, and just take a break because, and I'll be back with you in just a little bit. son of a bitch. I did not unmute my headset. It's not like I said anything exciting anyway, but it is annoying. I guess the most important thing is that I said that this would be my last day. I may post commentate the YouTube archive though, if I have some spare time. I believe I can use YouTube's built-in editor to add voiceover. If not, then I'll do it the old-fashioned way, how I record in the past. Once seasoned, twice juicy, and 1 service of citrus. When I was practicing the steak, they said that there is no identifier to what you've already put on it, so you have to be careful to not over-season. That's the challenge of steak. I also shuddered because it seems like the time it takes must mean that it's well done. And I'm not a fan of war crimes. Damn it. Well, there goes my combo. I can still pull it off. We have time. After all, we're only in the first rush hour. These sticks could easily take me to the end of rush hour if I wanted them to. I still think we can get to 27. Almost halfway there again. I just have to be perfect the rest of the day. Which means make sure that I get the correct soda in the cups. Small water with ice. There are not too many recipe cards for the first level of steak. Up to 20 before rush hour 2. I'd like to have the combo done before the rush hour starts, but it's looking like that's not going to happen with the number of steaks I'm being asked to cook. Give me some beer, some quick ones to add to the combo fast. Alright, we made it. If your drink was wrong, would you still want it to be the same size as you were asking for, or would you want a different size because it's not what you wanted? Like if I wanted a jumbo cola, but I was given grape, would I want the grape to be jumbo, or would I want it smaller because I didn't want grape in the first place? Or would I be charged for a smaller size and be given a bigger one because they messed up? If they messed up, I'd make sure they know. I am not a stranger to going somewhere and explaining that they've made a mistake. I try to be kind about it, but sometimes I'm angry. Okay, so we did at least achieve a 50 times perfect combo, and we made a lot of money that day. So I'll go through my emails and we'll end the day. Time for some CSD. I can't remember if I went to the Cook Serve Delicious restaurant today or not, so I'm going back. If anyone wants to join me, call 293. Elevator mystery solved. I figured you out. You know who you are, and so do I. Someone always takes the elevator only on rainy days and leaves a very small puddle right in the spot I have to stand in. It's quite irritating. I reasoned that since there is always a small puddle in the elevator upon your return, you must always take your umbrella. Otherwise, there would instead be random drippings from wet clothes. Also, you only take the elevator on rainy days, as you take it just before I do. On sunny days, I don't have to wait for it to come all the way back up to my floor. Ergo, you are very short and require the umbrella to press the buttons and so operate the elevator, something you could do on sunny days but refrain from doing since you would look quite silly carrying an umbrella, not to mention your being unusually short. Ha! I bet you didn't think anyone could solve this mystery. Consider the case cracked and the culprit identified. Should I find any more of your inconvenient little puddles in my favorite spot on the elevator, I'll be sure to notify the building manager and have you evicted. Do count on it. Sincerely, S. Holmes. Hello, good sir, madam. You've won the bet. Inspection passed. Another weather alert, and all will be revealed when the time is right. Until then, accept these tickets as a sign of what's to come. One mysterious ticket rewarded. That would be a fun one. With insane potential winnings. No silver tickets left, and I cannot buy them. Oh well. So, we got up to everything except for the days of service for our 2-star restaurant completed today. If you watched live on Twitch or on YouTube, thank you for being here. Whether you chatted or lurked, I appreciate you. If you are watching the archive on YouTube later, thank you for checking it out. I hope that however your day is going, it is progressing favorably for you, and I will see you in the next one.